Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday we had Western Region Women Inaugural Conference at Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, that is in Kakamega County. And the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, was invited as the chief guest in that event. Again, the leaders from Azimio's side were evidently seen there attending the same event. Martha Karua, we had Oparanya, we had Eugene Wamalwa, we had the former governor of Kakamega, Wycliffe Ombeza Oparanya, among other leaders. That event, it was women conference, and they were focusing on a Western region. That means any woman elected in Western region, it does not matter where you come from, whether you are married to a Luya or not, but you are being elected within Western. And then also those women who have been elected in other regions, maybe Nairobi, other counties, but you are still a Luya or married to a Luya. So it was meant to bring them together and empower them going forward. But surprising, someone tried to play politics into that event. The member of parliament elected on ANC ticket, Malulu Injendi, he tried to neutralize the political activity in the country by telling Kenyans in that event that they have to accept that politics is over and they have to move on. Watu wasonge mbele waachane na siasa. But leaders in that event do not take that comment lightly. They actually stopped him, and he had no option but to stop going into that direction. So first of all, listen to Injendi Malulu, then the reaction from the people, and also respond from Musalia Mudavadi. Then from there, we're going to analyze the political situation in Western region at large.
Wakati Kenya hii, usikubali mtu kuambia mambo ingine wakati huu kwa kufanya kazi. Wewe, watu wa Rift Valley walipoona wakati huo mtu ambaye alikuwa anakaribia serikali na kuinyakua ni William Ruto, wote waliamua wakasimama nyuma ya Ruto. Ningependa kuambia Central Kenya,
Our brothers and sisters have come here, they have spoken, they have gone, no problem. But first and foremost, this event was for the women of Western Kenya. Sina wao waige mfano wenu. Sina wao waitishe kongamano la kina mama sehemu zao na nyinyi muende kuona. So that we can talk to Kenyan women as a whole.
Now, we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth is that in the Western region, there is no one who has problem with the Musalia Mudavadi. But most of the Luya leaders, including the electorate in Western region, their problem is with William Samuel Ruto. So it does not matter where Musalia Mudavadi is, whether he got it right or wrong. Their issue is William Ruto. And therefore, the politics at play here is that the UDA side or Kenya Kwanza side would want to have control of Western region politics. But then the reality on the ground is totally different. And this would be one of the reasons why Raila Amolo Odinga, in his own wisdom, decided to make sure that he's sending Mother Karua into that event. Remember, Karua was Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate, and of course, up to now, he is still a deputy to Raila Amolo Odinga in that capacity. So Karua means representing Raila Odinga and Azimio la Umoja into that event. And again, presence of Wycliffe Ombetha of Paranyang is the presence of ODM party. Eugene Wamalwa also means representing Azimio in that event. So, the reality is that Ruto is pulling his side, but again, Raila Amolo Odinga is also here to pull to his side. So, Njendi Malulu trying to say that we have to move on and forget about politics it is behind us. It was a wrong statement and he was lying to the people. Because the truth is that William Samoei Ruto is yet to move on. In fact, he is busy campaigning. So how do you tell the Azimio side to move on? They cannot. And again, you cannot take advantage of this meeting to campaign for the Kenya Kwanza side. And the reason why they are going to face more resistance in a Western, starting from Kakamega, because Kakamega was the one hosting this event, is that the truth of the matter, ODM has 10 members of parliament. Is it 11 members of parliament? So then ODM party managed to get 10 members of parliament. Then DAPK party managed to get 1 member of parliament. And the ANC party, which is representing now the Kenya Kwanza side, managed to get 1 member of parliament. The Njendi Malulu, the one who has been speaking here. So if we check in Kakamega politics, ODM commands the number. So when you talk about the Azimio politics, Azimio has all the votes and managed to get all members of parliament in Kakamega County, apart from one constituency, which Njendi Malulu won. So tell me from there, how do you expect these people to start talking about William Ruto or supporting William Ruto's side? That is something that cannot happen as of now. That is support William Ruto would want to have, but how? In the whole county, out of 12 constituency, you manage to get 1 through ANC party. The rest is for Raila Odinga. So that is one of the reasons why Raila had to send his troop to that meeting to get crushed, or if you want to say to storm in and defend their side. Because they knew what was going to happen there. Every opportunity that the Kenya Kwanza side will get, they will turn it into a political for their own selfish gain. Because anyway, Musalia Mudavadi go, he will always say that we have the government and nothing will happen until the next election. So what are you telling people? It's either you join the government, and then he's telling the people that William Ruto won the election without the system. So what will happen in 2027? Now he has the system and he won the election. It means his statement is just meant to demoralize those who support Raila Odinga so that they will remain hopeless and decide maybe either to keep off the 2027 election or vote with the side of the government. So if you look on that, Azimio is not ready to take that to their side. Now go to Busia, it is ODM. You go to Vihiga County, it is ODM. You go to Bungoma, Bungoma is Ford Kenya and UDA. So they command numbers in Bungoma. You go to Trans Nzoia. Trans Nzoia is a mix of DAPK, UDA, and we can say Azimio. So it's a mixture. That is where we are as of now. So because of this, everyone would want to push to their side. But then the truth remains that Raila Odinga has the numbers in Western. He commands 3 counties, Vihiga, Kakamega, and Busia. William Ruto is commanding 1 county, Bungoma. And then Trans Trans Nzoia, which is now even in Rift Valley, but largely Luhya, is a mixture. ODM iko na wabunge kule, Hamisi ako huko ni mtu wa ODM. Then wako na governor Natembea DAPK. So look at that mix. Then the members of parliament and MCS down there. So the truth is that no one has problem with Musalia, but they have the problem with William Ruto. That's why Musalia now, because he was angry for this event, he expected that people are going to support the government side, because now, according to him, Western has a stake in this government. To surprise, no one is ready to go into that direction. That's why even you see he got angry and he was telling other people to organize their own event in their own region. So he was telling Mother Karua, go and organize your own event for the women in Mount Kenya. He was telling Ledema Olekina that go and organize your own women in Rift Valley and all those other leaders. So I expected maybe someone like Eugene or Paranya and other people to attend, but all these other leaders not to be part of that meeting. So everyone has to defend their side. Raila has to defend his side. He has the majority in Western. William Ruto just want to get into Western region politics, but it was the biggest problem ever. Because how did you field everyone in every elective position from MCA member of parliament up to even governor level on UDA ticket, and then you have ANC, you have Ford Kenya there, you expect them to win against ODM party? It cannot happen. So there is a proper message delivered at the doorstep of William Samoei Ruto. Western is not ready to accept the results of 2022 general election. In simple terms, Western region leaders have refused to accept William Ruto as the president. Because Injundu Maleno was saying that let us move on and forget about politics. But they say no. Why are they saying no? It means one thing. They don't recognize William Ruto as the president. They don't trust in William Ruto presidency. They don't trust in William Ruto leadership. The only person they are trusting, it is Raila Amolo Odinga. So the message is clear. It is written in capital letters on the wall. The writings is on the wall. That Western region is still largely Azimio stronghold, and they still have their loyalty toward Raila Amolo Odinga.